Sam, from your perspective on the commercial side, what's been the feedback, the reception of Genie and the impact it can have on your clients' businesses to date?
I think there are two type of reactions to AI. The people who don't know AI and whatever you put in front of their face that is powered by AI is amazing. And there are the ones who appreciate the direction in which we're going, right? I think it is pretty easy to impress at this stage with any type of AI technology if you're not familiar with it and haven't done your own research on it. I think that the particularity of a good AI tool is to have something that is polished and usable across the board. One thing that I like about our Genie approach is that literally, so you're talking to a system that will be a mix of your LLM plus some data that you'll feed into it. So you're going to be able to choose exactly what comes in in Genie AI and what are your most relevant sources, right? And then afterwards, everything that comes out of it, you can decide editorially where to put it. And it can be a side tool for a commentator. It can be a side tool for your product manager editorially. It can be a side tool potentially in the long run that we put as a customer facing thing so that there's more user generated content that is powered by relevant facts that are will be standardized across the board. So one of the things that is incredibly powerful is we've always been big on automations and we've been plugging ourselves historically with data sources, with clip source, clipping tools for content. Now with Gen AI, we can plug ourselves to to an independent tool that we help tailor for our partners that is going to be incredibly powerful editorially. And I don't think in the short term there won't be there will be any organization that doesn't use a tool like ours to be able to complement the knowledge and the expertise of the pundits and the commentators in sports.
Awesome. Question for either one of you. What do you see as the biggest challenges to adopting a tool like Genie? And what would be your advice to someone listening to this podcast in terms of how to overcome those challenges?
I personally don't think there's a reason for people not to use AI anymore. There are certain organizations, surprisingly, that have very strict rules about no AI being used editorially for the time being, only from one content source. I think that this is going to disappear
Yeah.
incredibly fast. Like it is not possible to consider the future without an AI tool to help editorially. And I think that there are genuinely beyond Genie AI on our site, there are tons of tools out there that are relevant to help editorially, whether it is from a clipping side of things, from a translation side of things, from an indexing side of things. Like it is impossible for people not to use such tools, and it is at a level where you have to understand AI is still relatively young, but it does help you with that original 80/20. You still have to have a human impact, so people should use AI to increase their own personal value by using AI in the right way, and the amount of content that you're going to be able to pull out by using AI in the right way and understanding that you still bring value on top of it is going to be fundamental for anybody working on editorial teams in the future.